Hey everyone, waccd, and in this video I'm going to be talking about Jschlatt, Minx, and being transracial, so this is one hell of a video, so make sure to stick around to the end for that. A few things I'm going to mention right now before you even get to the video and the content which I'm going to be covering. 1, make sure to stick around to the end because I cover some pretty stupid stuff towards the end of this video. 2, please leave a like on the video as it will push it throughout the algorithm. Also subscribe, it's totally free and you can always unsubscribe later. Without any further ado, let's get straight into the Jschlatt rant. So if you happen to not know who Jschlatt is, well, he's a very controversial YouTuber, needless to say. He puts on the persona as a right-wing, stereotypical American, and a lot of people hate him for that, but that's not the only thing people hate him for. Hell man, if you search up Jschlatt canceled, there's literally a video of him being canceled for 5 minutes and 17 seconds, and it has 1.2 million views. Good god. To be fair, a lot of the stuff this guy's done is stupid, and let me just say, it's not something a lot of people in today's society will accept. Like most of the creators on this platform, Jschlatt had a controversial past, and let me just say, his controversial past has came to the future because this man has not stopped being controversial. Funny enough, cancel culture has failed to cancel him yet. Hell man, there's a video called The Clip Twitter tried to cancel Jschlatt for, and it's literally Swagger Souls, one of his buddies, making a joke for 56 seconds and him just sitting there out of the camera's view. Twitter would do absolutely anything to cancel people they don't like, especially people who are different from them.
Of blackface. And through this, you won't get canceled for saying slurs, but you might get canceled for something else.
Okay.
Right.
It's a plea bargain, you know. You didn't run a red light, but maybe you weren't buckled up.
Admittedly, that joke was pretty poor taste. Considering all the stuff that was going on in March of 2021, good god, it was not good timing for that joke to be made. But you guys do need to realize that Jschlatt's not the one that made the joke, whereas he did laugh, he's not the one that made it, and I did not see Swagger Souls trending, I saw canceled Jschlatt trending. And I hate to poke fingers, but this is a Jschlatt rant, so let's just get this out of the way. The Minecraft community is the biggest proponent when it comes to canceling Jschlatt. Considering the Minecraft community is, let's just say, endorsing of all certain types of people, like literally anyone can be a part of that, and there's a lot of different types of people part of the Minecraft community. Jschlatt has pissed many of them off. Whether it be shit like Jschlatt playing Jackbox making an edgy joke, or people literally digging, wasting their life on going through Jschlatt's tweets back from 2016 to see if there's anything to cancel him for. And if you're someone who intentionally goes out of your way to look through people's tweets, like if you were to go to my Twitter, link in the description by the way, and search all the way through, you may find 1 or 2 bad things. Nothing that I'd be canceled for, but stuff that a lot of people would not like today. With that, people need to realize that people change. Jschlatt's probably the biggest proponent of, oh, I'm a persona online, whereas in real life I'm totally different. I've said this previously in one of my older videos, but Jschlatt has a channel called The Weekly Slap, and there, no, he's not a Republican, no, he's not a conservative, he's just Jschlatt. He's a real person, and he's not putting on a persona. If you want a glimpse into the real Jschlatt, I recommend you watch that channel. With that, I went on Twitter today looking for a video idea, and I found out that people are saying that Jschlatt is Islamic phobic. Or Islamophobic, I'm not really sure how I should pronounce that. With that, I'm like, oh, here we go again, let's see what Jschlatt did, and let me just say, I do not think this is cancel worthy whatsoever. Before I get into those tweets, let me just say, funny enough, Minx, aka Jschlatt's like online persona girlfriend, I don't know how to put that, I don't know what their relationship is whatsoever, is being canceled on Twitter right now. To everyone who Minx offended, I'm sorry, I love you, heart hugs, you are important and don't deserve what happened, hug. The heart, stay safe, exclamation point, take a break off Twitter, then dream and I don't know, patches, whatever the hell that cat's name is. So my ass is like, hey, what did Minx do? And let's just take a look at this. I'm gonna show an array of tweets real quick, and I'm not gonna read them because I don't want to waste your time, but I'm gonna say yes or no to whether or not they're bad or good. First one, she makes a very bad statement by saying Spanish people are rude. She could have been more specific. Hell, I don't think she needed to mention the fact that they were Spanish whatsoever. However, she did, and I understand why that's a problem. So yeah, I'm gonna give this one, not so good, Minx. Next tweet, I'll actually read. Them boys who move on quicker than they last in bed, frick boys, SMH, turn me lesbian please. And I honestly don't see a big problem with this, however, I guess some do. And then Minx mentions how she has preferences for Asian people and they lose their mind. 134 quote tweets for her saying that she finds foreign people attractive. I honestly don't think that's deserved, however, maybe you think otherwise, comment down below if you do. And then I think this is Minx just quote tweeting someone on what they actually did, so I don't think this is bad, but if this is her saying, I don't know, this does not seem bad. I know, like, the context of this doesn't look good, but I don't think this is Minx saying it herself. I think this is her quoting someone. Okay, this one's not too good. It's her just saying the F slur then triggered. Yeah, that did trigger quite a few people. So yeah, I think this tweet is bad. Then there's this tweet of Minx saying, I've seen about 100 white people are crazy posts and everyone laughs. I saw one black people are crazy post and the whole comment section almost drove the person to If this is factual information, I really don't think that this is that bad. If she genuinely has seen like 100 white people are crazy posts and then she saw 1 black people are crazy post and the person actually was like losing it because they were getting so much hate, then it's just factual information, not anything bad. Not her saying, oh, black people are more crazy than white people, or oh, there should be more black people or crazy content. It's not her saying that whatsoever. It's just her showing the hypocrisy when it comes to two different types of posts. Minx then goes on to say, one of the other genders, stop, and she has 91 quote tweets and 2 likes. Let me just say, this shit did not age well. I'm not really gonna touch in my opinion on being trans or whatnot, I do not care whatsoever, but this person made this in 2017, and this is not something that aged well whatsoever, for obvious reasons. Back then, people were making attack helicopter jokes, now people seriously can be whatever they want. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I'm just saying it's something that was foreign back then. Oh, and speaking of, this reminded me of something, and this probably isn't gonna age well, but I'm gonna say what I think because this is bothering me. Since this video is kinda just covering all the shit on Twitter and all the bad parts of it, let me show you this tweet. Please add transracial to the LGBTQI plus flag, and then they add the LGBTQHM, then a Korean flag, I think, South Korea, and then the rainbow flag. I know there are millions of unrepresented transracial people in the world, and I want to elevate their voices and help them live their truth and be themselves. I'm sorry me in 2025 when this shit is normalized, but I do not agree with it whatsoever. Changing your race, seriously? This transracial Korean person attaches this post.
안녕하세요. 저는 지민입니다. Hey guys, I'm finally Korean. I've transitioned. I'm so happy I've completed my look. I'm finally Korean, guys. I have the eyes. Just had a brow lift as well. So I'm so happy. Finally, I've been trapped in the wrong body for 8 years. And that's the worst feeling in the world, when you're trapped and you don't feel like you can be yourself. But finally, I'm Korean. I can be myself. And I'm so happy.
And let me just say straight off the bat, you can be Korean, you can be surrounded by a lot of people that aren't the same race as you and whatnot, and you don't have to turn into them. I mean, I'm not trying to poke fun at anything, especially when it comes to LGBTQ community. I'm not trying to get canceled here, but let me just say, considering all the shit that's acceptable in the LGBTQ community, it's kind of funny how they're all denying this person. Like, if you're part of the LGBTQ plus community, whatnot, comment down below what you think of being transracial, because I kind of want to know. I genuinely don't think this shit is morally right whatsoever. However, I unfortunately am sure that I'm writing my name in the death note right now because in 5 years, this shit's gonna be normalized. I mean, it's a sad truth our society has come to as a whole because 5 years ago, saying attack helicopter as a joke was totally fine. Nowadays, it gets your ass cancelled. Oh, and just because I'm saying something gets you cancelled now doesn't mean I ever agreed with it in the first place or agree with it now. Thought I'd say that now so I don't literally give my name to Ryuk and say write my name. So the tweet that got Jschlatt cancelled recently is him actually responding to someone with their face just smiling and him saying the face of Allah. Considering I'm not acquainted with the religion that Allah is related to, I was confused why people are so angry. But the truth is that Allah and his face are supposedly sacred, and him saying the face of Allah to some face, some dude just smiling, is allegedly just Islamic phobic. Fuck man, I can't pronounce shit. Islamophobic. Trigger warning, Islamophobia. What the frick? I don't give a crap if it was from 3 years ago. What the actual hell? Good frickin' bye. So yeah, since I am not acquainted with that religion, I'm not gonna say jack diddly shit anymore, and I'm gonna let you guys argue it out in the comment section below. Comment down if you think Jschlatt should be cancelled. Comment down if you think Minx should be cancelled. I understand that Minx has done some shit stuff. I understand Jschlatt's done some shit stuff. And I understand that this person should not be transracial. But I want to know what you guys understand, so let me know in the comment section below. Also leave a like, subscribe, totally free, and I'll see you on the next one. Comment down, cut cake if you made it this far. Adios amigos.